Most of us remember high school as that perilous pit of pubescent pandemonium where teenage dreams go to get lost and innocence takes a one-way trip to oblivion. It's the age-old saga of backpacks heavier than a black hole, cafeteria food that defies the laws of taste, and social hierarchies so complicated that even NASA scientists couldn't decipher them. But hold on to your lunch trays because Chris's high school journey wasn't your run of the mill teen comedy. It was more like a Shakespearean tragedy with a side of surrealism. Imagine the chaos of Mean Girls mixed with the intrigue of The X-Files, seasoned with a dash of David Lynch's Twin Peaks. Yes, it was that bizarre. So grab your hall passes and join us as we venture into the world of Chris's high school years of chaos. High school, that peculiar realm where teenage dreams take flight, or, in Chris's case, embark on a delightfully unconventional detour. Imagine it as a coming-of-age movie, complete with friendships forged, crushes that bloom like spring flowers, and personal identities taking shape. But for Chris, this wasn't your typical teen drama. It was more of a whimsical comedy of quirks and curiosities. So, picture this. The stage is set in those hallowed halls of high school, where Chris found himself in a situation that could rival any teen sitcom plot. His friend Sarah Hammer decided to bid adieu to the town, leaving Chris adrift in a sea of social solitude. It was a stand-by-me moment without the friends. He wouldn't encounter another genuine friend until the middle school years rolled around, and let's face it, that's an eternity in teenage time. Fast forward to the quirky subplot of Chris developing a crush on an older girl. But here's the twist. His dad played the role of the sugar daddy of friendship, apparently believing in financing his son's social life. It's like having your very own financial fairy godfather, granting you the wish of friendship instead of, say, a pumpkin carriage. The recurring theme of financially fueled friendships became a running gag throughout Chris's high school journey. He had a knack for attracting gal pals, forming a protective circle of female friends who seemed more like a personal bodyguard detail than BFFs. As for male friends, well, they were scarcer than a cat at a dog show, or like trying to find a needle in a haystack while blindfolded and riding a unicycle. It was like searching for Bigfoot in your own backyard. Lots of hype, but not a sighting in sight. But hold on, there's a plot twist within the plot twist. Chris had a bona fide idol in the form of one of the water boys on his high school basketball team. Yes, you heard it right, the water boy. Move over, star athletes. It was the unsung heroes of hydration who captured Chris's heart. And let's not forget his older half-brother, Cole Smithy, who must have been the designated voice of reason. Now let's talk about the climax of our high school narrative, graduation day. It's the moment teens eagerly anticipate, right? Well, not for Chris. He considered it the worst day of his high school years, despite having friends, participating in extracurricular activities, and maybe even a fleeting sense of purpose. It's like receiving a golden ticket to the chocolate factory and realizing you're allergic to chocolate. Now, let's dive into the subplot of Chris's high school identity crisis. Forced to take a Spanish class, he emerged from this linguistic adventure with a brand new persona, Ricardo. But Chris didn't stop at a name change. He embraced Ricardo as his second middle name, making him Christian Weston Ricardo Chandler. It's the kind of name that would make telenovela characters jealous, with enough intrigue to power a soap opera for years. But wait, there's more. Chris wasn't just a high school student, he was a tech-savvy wizard. He ventured into video editing and computer-aided design, showcasing his knack for technology. And here, my friends, enters the pièce de résistance, a video showcasing a pint-sized Lego racetrack, a creation so epic it could give even Godzilla a run for its money in the most thrilling showdown of the century category, known as Quickville. CWC, his initials, became synonymous with quick in this acronym-based branding extravaganza. Move over, Silicon Valley. We have our own tech prodigy in the making. Now, let's add a touch of literary flair to our narrative. While immersed in R.L. Stine's Fear Street series, Chris took an unconventional approach to character visualization. Forget ordinary humans. He saw them as characters from Sonic the Hedgehog. Because who needs regular people when you can have speedy blue anthropomorphic hedgehogs? But here's the grand finale, the birth of his first original character, OC, Bionic the Hedgehog. Picture this cross-eyed, seemingly no-effort Sonic OC sporting a flag that boldly proclaimed, "I fought my autism and I won." Today, it might seem like a clever troll attempt, but in 1996, Chris was ahead of the curve, setting the stage for the internet's fascination with Sonic OCs. And there you have it, our high school narrative with a dash of wit and whimsy. It's a story that defies convention, much like a comedy of errors where the punchlines are delivered by the cosmos itself. Life is indeed a complex mosaic of experiences, and Chris reminds us that sometimes the most unconventional paths lead to the most intriguing adventures.